Harden against MP. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And here they come. Out to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Good as the jump shot falls.
Well, a marksman from every spot on the floor. Didn't think you'd say that about Kawhi Leonard coming out of college, but now one of the toughest covers in the league.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Well into March, it's a great time to look at our latest Rookie of the Year list. These guys have been a joy to watch. What a fantastic injection of talent into the NBA. You look at MP, he's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class, so it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
Me too. And it's the way that he's just sustained his level of play for the entire season. So consistent. No major peaks, no huge valleys. That's pretty impressive stuff and heady stuff from a rookie.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game.
Outside Coulibaly. MP, a screen on Bogdanovic. Pass to MP. Here's Carrington, defended by Harden. MP, the pass to Middleton. Kicks it out to MP. Here's Carrington. And it's all from three-point range. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 4. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Atlanta.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
To the paint. And stolen by Leonard. Pass to Harden. And he lobs it up. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Ooh, throw it up there in the claw. We'll get it.
Wizards trail by 9. And here's MP. 26 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
5 on the clock. Here's Coulibaly. MP controls the rebound and the putback. MP's got 10 points.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Los Angeles leading by 7. Outside Jones. And it's Derek Jones with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Ben Simmons is checked in for Bogdanovic.
Number 25, Ben Simmons.
The Wizards have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And in the second game of a back-to-back, it must be hard to keep your energy up on consecutive nights.
Well, that's why we see so many coaches sit healthy players for the second game, but the NBA has done a great job over the past 4 or 5 seasons cutting back on back-to-back nights where games are scheduled. The players spoke up, and the league listened.
Leonard gets the bucket.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
Here's Carrington. Simmons defending. Pass to Williams. MP inside. Zubac's there. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. Taking a look at the Wizards, their season's basically over, barring some sort of miracle. Sarr's checked in for Washington. The Clippers lead by 8. Here's Harden. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Zubac's screen. Harden's got space. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Timeout called, the Wizards. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Dunn's checked in. MP, the pass to Kispert. Can't get it to drop. Harden with the defensive effort. Pass to Jones. And here's Harden, defended by Kispert. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Wow, Zubac way up.
Wizards trail by 12. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 26 points and also made a difference with 7 rebounds. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
A nice shot by Zubac.
I just love the ball move.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. The drive by MP. All right, let's take a quick look at the rookie leaderboards and see which young players had the best block numbers last month. MP third.
His defensive anticipation is just excellent. He changes as many shots as he swats. You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Batum is checked in for Los Angeles. Leonard comes in for James Harden. Here's Leonard. Sweet little floater. Leonard's got 9 points.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, B.A., that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
With the Bradley Beal trade, Washington made it clear they were going in a new direction, Brent.
Yeah, it felt like the Wizards were stuck in the Delaware just a little bit. They won 34 or 35 games for 3 straight.
Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. Kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Wizards trail by 14. There's 1:34 left in the first quarter. And that one's good.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Leonard with the ball. 29 points for him last game against Atlanta.
And despite drawing a lot of contact, he just kept coming, which resulted in a ton of free throws. Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
MP against Zubac. MP scanning the floor. That shot is off. Batum with the defensive effort. Done with it. Picked up by Coulibaly. Pass to Simmons. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Zubac against MP. Kispert with the ball. Back to MP. Great D that time from Zubac. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Leonard. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Leonard's got 13 now.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Clippers on top, up by 16. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second.
Maybe you want a player like.
see why you are stressed, because you're no contest. 12, I can't confess. Drop racks, I'll clean my mess. Excuse me while I flex. Bad, that's to my left. You're bad with bad breath. For bags, I do conquest. Find bag, then I collect. No, that love. Like geeks know every spec. Oh yes. It's like I'm grandma, yes. PT rep that till death. Get back, I need 10 steps. Don't care who got up next. PT can't miss. Ain't heard no like this. Pull out my sheet. I got the bread to trick. I see your ex down bad. I think he need assist. So I went that mama. I no drama. I'm on my way to the tippity top. I'm so OP. Think I'm a knob. B-O-B-M-O-B-G-A-N-G. Love me when I stop. I might get bored and just get in the stocks. Shawty just gave me the. I love black girls that listen to rock. You think you're trying to put me this in box? This ain't for containing, you stupid little. Ain't no point in saving when let us go. I'm so good at singing the way I carry notes. They frame what I'm saying. Treat that like paintings. This not a handout. We not relaying. Competition, all we do is dust it. I'm the type to hold the face. I'ma hold the hair up and shit. Nigga looking like I'm really him with his assumption. I was getting 5-star for my luncheon. Keep on giving me lip. I don't really walk anywhere. I'm floating. I'm a real nightmare. Put your vote in. Gon' flinch and start punching. I'm gonna keep on doing it till it's soaking.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, and thanks for joining us on this fine Thursday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And now Washington's starting group. We've got Chris Middleton, Sarr out there with George. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Coulibaly in at the two-guard spot. Here's Middleton, and it's sent back by Kessler. Middleton outside. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Middleton's got the game going here with the first basket for Washington.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not what you want to leave open.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
And that one falls for Johnson. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
It's Sarr, top of the key. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Sarr, the pass to Middleton. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And if you're trying to get the most out of Middleton offensively, put him in catch-and-shoot situations.
Sexton kicks to Johnson. That's screen on Poole to the middle and stolen by Sarr. Knocked away. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Back to George. Pass to Sarr. Shot clock at 6. And there's Poole. on the assist by George.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Shot from 12. Bird pulls it in. Jazz are gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Nice ball movement by Utah. Kessler, a screen on Poole. Bird can't hit. Wizards have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Utah. They trail by 1. Driving the lane, and Magic Johnson with the slam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. He's checked in for the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Colin Sexton. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Sarr, Kessler with the rebound. Utah with the ball. After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick-and-roll guy, and he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Kessler with the bucket. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Talked to Will Hardy a little while ago. And the two of us talked about how important it is to make sure Chris Middleton doesn't get going. Coach said he's an all-star caliber player for a reason. Well, I told our guys to make sure we know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, it sounds like they respect and are aware just how impactful Middleton can be. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Back to Bird. Clock at 4. Kessler setting the pick for Bird. Fires from way outside. Offensive rebound. And dishes to Bird. Goes up again. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So for the Wizards, Rashawn Holmes comes in for Sarr, and Kispert subbed in for George. Here's Johnson. He's got 10. Driving to the basket. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. And the Wizards making a change here. Champagne's checked in.
Justin Champagne.
Washington has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And Poole gets it to go.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And Will Hardy calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Jazz with some changes. Collins checked in for Filipowski. Sexton comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And George is subbed in for Johnson. Kessler the screen. George passes to Kessler. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Kessler's got his second bucket.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And he comes up with the deuce. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Bird. Kessler passes to Bird. Tries again. That one goes in.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, Coach, have been a period of rebuilding.
Yeah, it has, Kevin. You know they acquired a lot of draft capital when they traded Gobert and Mitchell. And they've since drafted a lot of young talent and still have plenty of picks to work with.
Collins setting the pick for George. The rebound by Champagnie. Washington trailing. Now, Koulibaly. Poole on the wing. He's got 10. Middleton finds Poole. Shot clock at 5. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Poole's got 13.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Collins, a screen on Middleton. Here's Bird, and he makes good on the layup.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Washington has gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Here's Kispert. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's deflected, and so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton just announced.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
The Jazz making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Kessler the screen. Johnson the pass to Kessler. Outside for Sexton. Kessler in the post. Guarded by Smart. Kessler with the bucket. He has 6.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Smart goes in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Kessler setting the pick for Johnson. Kessler passes to Sexton. Drains the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 from George. The rebound by Johnson. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Stolen by Kispert. Right side Smart for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Smart's got the game tied up here for the Wizards. Now here's Johnson. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Magic Johnson. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Utah. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game.